Hey, what's up, folks? Give me a moment. Is my art layout still there? Yeah, it is. Just in case. Although I feel like I might have to change that in the future. Excuse me. At least that's what I feel like. I think. Both feel and think. Set in Liberty City. Meltdown. Ooh. I'm gonna get my payback at Colorado. It's only one target. But I need my vengeance.
Safe journey, 47.
Where's my headphones?
Welcome to Colorado. We have been informed that
Where
there
are
is
you?
an operation here.
I will find you,
And eliminate.
and I will
You
kill
understand,
you.
47?
Ow.
Excellent work, 47. You've spread fear within the Syndicate. Return to the safe house. Collect yourself. I'll be in touch.
Okay. If I'm quick enough. Excellent. Excellent. Okay.
Impressive work, 47. Let me know when you're ready for your next assignment.
Hmm.
I'll be in touch when you reach your destination. Welcome to Marrakesh. The Syndicate is currently operating in the area. Find them and eliminate. Be careful, 47. And most of all,
No witnesses. Well, well, well. Right between the buttocks.
you've spread fear within the Syndicate.
Oh no. Wow, they actually ran all the way up. Run! Oh, it's go time. Oh. Hey, Ratchet. I'm in a bit of a pickle. Or what did Ralph said? I'm in danger. What? They actually went upstairs to warn the others. Dang. A lot of stuff has happened today and tomorrow. I mean, the weekend. The weekend, Evo weekend. Can't believe it's already here. I only caught a few minutes of watching Max's stream. Apparently, there's already some big new details on Marvel Tokon. And that's something I kind of want to briefly discuss my opinion on the info that was shared recently. At least only the ones that I know so far. What the heck happened to you? But first off, the first brief thing I want to talk about, quickly cover is, yeah, there was a Nintendo Direct today, a whatchamacallit, partner showcase. While I would say it was okay presentation. Obviously, since it was a partner showcase, it was just third-party developers. Yes, even Hyrule Warriors can be considered third party since Koei Tecmo is the one making it. At least though, we got a downloadable demo of Shinobi. Yeah, Sega's old ninja side-scroller game that has been dormant for a long time. The last time Shinobi came out was on the 3DS, and people were pretty meh with it. But there was definitely a lot of Square Enix stuff. There's like a fresh new IP using the HD 2D pixel art. And then there was just a reminder of Octo Traveler coming soon. And then apparently there's a Monster Hunter Stories 3, so that's impressive. That's pretty good. More Monster Hunter love. And I think that's as far as I can, at least the ones that are just, part of my interest. Oh, and don't forget, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is out today. Even though right now Shinobi is just a demo, but hey, we got 2 ninja games on the same day. And yeah, I'm planning to pick it up for the Switch too. So I mean, why wouldn't I? It's freaking Ninja Gaiden, 2D Ninja Gaiden. So totally down for that. And yeah, I think that's about it. Now regarding Marvel Tokon. So again, I'm only gonna briefly talk about the thing that I know so far. So there was a Twitter thread that was like going on that I recently saw because Maximilian Dude did comment on it with one word. But I got a chance to read pretty much most of the basic stuff or things to expect from the gameplay, which I'm pretty sure are going to be covered in the during Evo. But the one thing that I know a lot of people are very let down by is the team play aspect. So, according to the information that was provided, the match, it's first of all one HP bar, a shared HP bar. So which that in that case it's round based. So unlike Capcom tag team fighting games, it's just one round and then that's it. It's just the last team standing, I guess. Whereas Marvel Tokon, despite being a tag team, it's actually round based. So there's that. However, the thing that got a lot of people disappointed for now is the conditions on how to get the remaining two characters, because the match starts off with only two characters, the leader and your first assist. And then, yeah, you have to basically work your way to get the remaining third and fourth teammates. However, the conditions to getting those characters isn't as complicated as people make it out to be. So first, and this is where I'm going to say right off the bat, I don't think people should be like completely let down by this. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand where people are coming from. People were like, first of all, you have to remember that Arc System Works advertised this game when it was first revealed that it was 4v4, right? And of course, that message alone is what got people so hyped up, right? But to be fair, we didn't get that much information until now on, the team aspect. But now that we got that information, I'm not surprised that people would be, again, disappointed by how the team play works. So, again, I understand where people are coming from. They showed a gameplay guide. Okay. So there is yeah. IGN has a new video up right now. So yeah, like I said, I understand where people are coming from. They just want to right off the bat use all four characters. I understand that. But here is where I'm going to just defend the case by the developer's intent. How do I start? So first off, I understand where, I already said that. No, sorry, I'm repeating myself. So, personally, I don't think this is a bad design right off the bat. And I don't mind if after Evo, Arc System Works definitely going to take some feedback. Maybe they might have a separate game mode where all four characters are available to you. But as of now, where again the match only starts with two characters and then you get your third and fourth by certain conditions, honestly, I say that's actually just a typical fighting game mechanic that definitely sounds fresh and new, but it's not really, because put it this way, and I should have said this from the beginning, you don't have to agree with my opinion. I don't expect people to agree. I'm just giving out the insight of this, of Ark's intent on how the team play works. So, put it this way, or actually, I should save that for last. So, the conditions to getting the third and fourth characters comes in three ways. You lose a match, do a stage transition, or just do a tech throw. And trust me. Okay, so just those three alone, just trust me. All of those conditions can be done in a single match. So just doing one simple tech throw is just one condition to get your third character. And then to get your fourth, according to the information, if you want to do the stage transition, you have to do like a tech throw at the edge of the stage, or like the wall splat, and then that's it. And if you lose a match, if you're the player that loses a match, you get a character, and trust me, that will be your fourth character before considering it as your third, because trust me, people are gonna do tech throws. And see, that's the thing. People are making it out as like, oh, we have to do these conditions. We are forced to do tech throws, stage transitions, or lose a match. Okay, so what's the problem? That's typical 101 fighting game tradition. You lose a match, okay, you got a character. But you know what all of that sounds like? In my interpretation, that's like a fighting game. That's like preserving your super meter, your comeback mechanic. Think of it. Okay, and now this is where I'll say, having all four characters at the start is like having your super meter at full max every round. Does that sound like like a challenge? No. In fact, getting your third and fourth character is like trying to build up your super meter. You have to earn it. You have to fight it through to get your upgraded mechanics. Street Fighter does this. Every other fighting game does it. Grand Blue, in the case of Arc System Work fighting games, Grand Blue does this. Like, there's that little super meter that you can build up. Dragon Ball has 7 super meters. And again, and think about it. If you to get your third or fourth character, depending on the situation, if you lose a match, you get a character. Doesn't that sound like a comeback mechanic? It does. It's like the game knows, okay, you're the losing player. You only have 2 or 3 characters. So here's your fourth. Now try to make a comeback, now that you got 4 characters. And since typically most fighting games are always best of 3, think about it. Think about in this kind of future scenario at EVO, Grand Finals. Imagine a match between 2 players, and it's down to just 1 more point for each. Because again, it's like best of 3. At that point, in that moment, it's going to be both players will have 4 characters. And that's where the real comeback or real showdown begins. So like I said, 2 characters at the start of a match, sure, that sounds a little misleading based on the advertisement, sure, you could say that. But you want to start your match nice and slowly, and then earn your way to get those 3, the third and fourth character, while also building up your actual super meter. But that's how fighting games have always been. You have to build up your mechanic. And another example I want to bring up is when you're the losing player in Mortal Kombat games, your meter builds up to 100%. Now that losing player will have one advantage, the X Breaker. to get out of a combo. So just like in Marvel Tokon, if you're at a disadvantage, you lose a match. Hey, there you go. Here's your third, fourth character. Okay, now try to do a comeback. So hopefully that kind of makes sense. Like I said from the beginning, I understand where people are coming from. They just want to get down to business, 4 versus 4. But like I said, if a game starts off like that, that's like Smash having final smashes right at the start. Just imagine how quickly the matches is gonna end then. Then where's the excitement? Where's the build up? So I'd say in Ark's defense, in my opinion, I'd say it's a fine mechanic. 2 characters at the start, work your way to get your third and fourth. Now, if they keep that in the final build, people are just gonna have to swallow it. No problem, swallow it. Of course, yes, we'll see during Evo when the gameplay actually shows up on display. No guides, not from IGN, but like raw gameplay from Evo. Then we'll see how if Arc System Works intent by design works. And I assure you, if people are not satisfied with this, Arc is definitely going to hand out a survey. That is where us gamers will send out those feedbacks, and then they'll start making changes. If they have to delay the game because of that, so be it. Let them make the game for us, how we wish, or how we wanted it to be. But again, that's what feedback is all about. Unlike Disney, like Disney MCU, they can't even take a feedback. It sucks that it's on Xbox or Switch too. People hope that it'll be a time exclusive. Like, yes, we know, we already know. It's been said many times. Sony approached Arc, and then they got Marvel Studio, Disney, Marvel, whoever. Unless Sony is willing to play ball, then there's a good chance it could be time exclusive, and then it'll come to other consoles. But as of now, what I'm assuming they're trying to do to make this exclusive to them is to take advantage of the esports scene. In this case, Evo, since Sony does own Evo, right? So my prediction is that they're gonna keep this as a 1-year exclusivity, like after the game comes out, and then after Evo, any other tournaments out there, Evo Japan, or assuming that Marvel Tokon comes out before Evo Japan, which I doubt, but Sony wants to take the glory for now, after the game comes out. And then once the dust is settled, that's when probably the gates will open, and Sony will just be like, okay, now you can release this game elsewhere. But that remains to be seen. We'll see if, again, Sony is willing to play ball. Otherwise, I guess you can blame Sony or Marvel. You can't blame Arc. Arc are the commissioners. They were chosen by Sony and Marvel. It'll be stupid enough for them to realize that that's still an opportunity to be wasted. I mean, think about it. Sony, even if they released it on multiple platforms, it's still under their publication. Like, you'll still see the Sony Studios logo. Sony will still have the publishing rights. They'll still earn the publishing profits. So, releasing it, I mean, at least if that's how it works. I'm no businessman, but as long as Sony is developing the game, publishing it, right? Don't they earn some little revenue profit for releasing the game, even if it's not on PlayStation?
We know that they have blonde
In fact, if you kind of think about it, think about the PlayStation games on PC now. Who's the one earning? I mean, is Sony earning at least some profit? Yes. But most of that goes to Steam, since all Steam game profits they earn more of the margin percentage. But nonetheless, Sony does earn some money, since, it is their IP, their publishing case. So I imagine, yeah, Sony would be stupid if they didn't. If they didn't release it on other consoles 1 year later. So until then, we will see the gameplay down the road of Marvel Tokon. See if by their intent, if Arc System Works design actually functions and works. Now, of course, keep in mind everything what you're about to see beforehand is all going to be work in progress. And people need to try to keep that in mind. You don't look at a work in progress and say, this is what the game's gonna look like in the final version. No, it's not. Anybody who thinks that for even a second, well, you can be called the mini what's his name? Dark Side Phil. Because we all know Darkside Phil complains a lot about video games. Alright, which one of you is it? None of them? Huh, weird. Oh my god, he's all the way there. Well, we should take this time to discuss something else. Let's see. Apparently YouTube is about to change their policy, and it's really bad. I think you may have heard of it. But in case you haven't, YouTube is going to soon demand people to hand in a piece of identity so that they know you are of the age of 18. Otherwise, you'll be sent to YouTube Kids. Or something like that. Basically, it's because of some... Apparently there's a really stupid new law that started in the UK, and it's actually hurting businesses. It's a very, very long story, and it all started because of 1,000 angry Australian women. And then the UK was like, okay, yeah, let's boost up censorship and, do all this for the safety of children on the internet. But in my opinion, and I think I speak for everybody, no, it's not about the safety of children. It never was. They're doing this for control. So if you start seeing some nasty changes by August 13, apparently that's when YouTube's new policy rolls out. Yeah, get ready to hand out your piece of identity, personal information, just so you can use their platform. And if you think it's going to stop at YouTube, nah, Twitch is going to follow suit. But I did hear a lot of people are on, of course, they're on the uprising and trying to tell pretty much everybody, YouTube, the UK, screw your censorship. You don't even care about the children. You only care about control. And yeah, censorship, blah blah blah. You government officials are a bunch of pansies. And you know what the government are doing to defend their case? They're saying it's our new law that we just made up and we signed. Who's we when even even President Trump doesn't agree with it?
Good job, 47. You eliminated the leader. You should get back to the safe house. I'll contact you.
Yeah. The days of the internet is just gonna be weird. They're trying to literally gate us behind censorship and age restriction. Definitely what YouTube and all those suckers who love censorship, they have no idea what they are doing. They never think twice. They never take a step back and realize the consequences. But yeah, there are consequences to their own actions. They're going to hurt businesses. Just imagine the amount of YouTube complaints that YouTube has to deal with. More than they already have. It's like if they thought a pile of a pile of papers of video reviews is one thing. Now imagine them having 100 more stacks of people complaining about the new policy.
Well done, 47.
Well, they could avoid that if they don't roll out their policy. It's as simple as that.
There are more connected. Finish the job. Take them all down, and you'll be well rewarded. Get back.
So yeah, just saying ahead of time, if you don't hear from me or anybody on the people you subscribe to on YouTube, or hell, if you can't even access YouTube because unless you surrender your personal information, well then that's it. Just wait until people of the internet start to riot at YouTube's headquarters. And then once again YouTube is gonna be like, how did this happen? What did we do? We didn't do anything wrong. Like I said, they definitely won't think twice about this. Oh man. Oh well. And like I said, if this stupid law policy goes through, Twitch is gonna be next. Twitch will have to abide to it. But like I said, it's all gonna come biting at their asses. They just don't know it. Wait. Excuse me. Actually, there we go. Anyways, moving on. I saw some footages of Battlefield 6.
Have a good trip, 47.
Yeah, it's definitely Battlefield. They even brought back that farting noise from Battlefield 3. Well, I don't know what you call that. But but yeah, it's definitely Battlefield.
Welcome to Veneto Yates.
Game modes, classes,
The syndicate is present in the area. Find the person.
and destructible environments. Which I will say, I actually might try it out. But I want to see if the studio, the developers, learn their mistakes. In fact, yeah, apparently it's not DICE. I guess EA opened up a new dedicated studio to develop Battlefield games. That's like one thing I forgot to mention. Yeah, that's right. Come over here. Oh, yes. Watch your step. Battlefield is back. I want to say that too, but like I said, I'm a little, whoa. I'm a little skeptical because remember what happened to their last game, Battlefield 2042? Spinning helicopters! I mean, sure, I know they fixed it and they still been supporting the game, updates and seasons. But that is not how you want to launch your game and have your game be remembered as. But yes, at the same time, I am pretty hyped. I am looking forward to it. I just hope, again, I hope the developers take their sweet ass time polishing the game, playtesting, and, make sure they don't screw up big time, please.
Well done, 47. This will surely be a blow to the Syndicate. Return to the safe house. Collect yourself. I'll be in touch.
Uh-oh. I do see myself though. Like as I was watching the gameplay, I do see myself playing it. And the one class for sure will be that I would role play is support. I love being the healer. Although that being said, that's going to be hard considering that I would be then the supporters are responsible for reviving players, giving ammunition, and yeah, if you've seen the gameplay, support can drag the down player to safety, give them a nice syringe. The one thing though that I'm a little concerned about, usually with a lot of FPS games that have like, big environments, there's always snipers everywhere because of how, especially on certain maps where you have to like run across big open battlefields. But so far from what I've seen, I feel like there's not that many. There wouldn't be a dedicated sniper's nest.
Impressive work.
Since there are ways you can expose snipers. I mean, they even show you a kill cam. Oh yeah, you're the player that killed you is like all the way there. You got the name, you got the location, and if you have Discord or voice chat, whatever, you can tell your teammates, hey, watch out, there's a sniper over there. And since the Battlefield is known for having environmental destruction, imagine a sniper's nest completely demolished. Yeah, that will no longer be your hidey hole. You're gonna have to find somewhere else, man. And in certain maps where there's a lot of buildings, close quarter combat, yeah, forget the sniper. Forget your sniper rifle, man. It's all about mid-range assault rifles and all that. Or from the new the gimmicks that I've seen is you can now use a sledgehammer and break the floor, plant a C4 above you to break the second floor. So yeah. I guess engineer would be a second class that I would choose. I like repairing stuff. Overall, it's definitely Battlefield, and that's a good thing. And looks very promising. But like I said, I just hope that they take the time to make sure they polish everything. Polish everything before release. And I'm sure they're gonna have like some kind of like close or open beta. So at least they can, if they roll out a survey, it'll be up to the gamers to send out the feedback. What needs to be changed,
We have been informed that the
what needs to be remain, what needs to be improved, all that sort. You know how it is. Meanwhile, Call of Duty, Black Ops 6, I mean 7. I mean, there isn't a new gameplay trailer, but people are already kind of like giving up on Call of Duty. Which I'm not surprised considering how every year there's always a new Call of Duty. And if you actually think about that, Battlefield, how long ago was the last Battlefield game?
well done, 47.
Oh shoot, I should have thrown the dynamite instead. Doctor? You don't need a doctor. What's a doctor gonna do to a victim who just got shot in the head? And that's something that poor Activision didn't realize or take into account. What happens when you release a game, a franchise, annually, every year? Fatigue, that's what's going to happen. People are going to have COD fatigue, and not in a fishy way. Battlefield 2042 was 2021. Yeah, and now Battlefield 6 is 2026, right? Yeah, 26. So roughly 4.5 years or so. And that's pretty much my point. When when a game company releases the same game every year, people are going to get tired of it. People are going to get sick of it. I mean, hey, even Ubisoft learned their lesson about that. But I mean, they try to slow it down with Assassin's Creed. But nah. They just came back with more annual release of Assassin's Creed games. And then it didn't stop there. Star Wars Outlaws is technically an Assassin's Creed game. Or I should say a poor man's Assassin's Creed game. So, yeah, fatigue is a thing, and game developers should take note of that.
Click.
You'll be my victim. Well, except for I guess except for sports games, there's no stopping those.
Member eliminated. Well done.
Wait, did I leave the fire extinguisher in there? I guess that's why the explosion was twice as big of the sound.
Looking fine today, sir.
This place does not have a shotgun, right? I don't know why beforehand I thought I was going to Dubai. Wait a minute. Oh, shoot. Anyways, yeah. Sports games always come out every year. There's definitely a fatigue for those people. Except for the gacha addicts. If you thought Genshin Addiction was bad, please. FIFA players would tell you it's even more worse there. What? What investigation? What did I do? Oh, speaking of Genshin, I got the new character. the first ever character from that's clear that's just straight up a teaser of Genshin's next uh, world in 6.0. Something about the Welkin of the Moon. If you remember the battle passes, yeah, it's named after. It's a faction or something, some lore named after the battle pass. Since Genshin year 1, 2, and 3, oh jeez. In the first 3 years of Genshin, the battle pass would actually open up with like some kind of lore. Oops.
Excellent work, 47. You've spread fear.
Something called Welkin of the Moon.
Get back to the safe house. I'll be in touch.
And now, and then after that, whenever you open up the battle pass for the first time, it stops reciting the story. And then here we are. They actually recited the exact same dialogue because the new world and the group of new characters are based off of the name of the battle pass. And yeah, the first character is out today. What's her name? Effa? A android lady that looks like something out of Persona. Looks like somebody from out of Persona. And they introduced a new type of reaction. Luna charged.
Work you did back there. I'm ready when you've
Or no, sorry, Lunar charged. Because Lunar, you know, people of the moon. But it's basically just electrocharge, you know, hydro and electro reaction. They just renamed it just for the sake of the new character. And yeah, and right now, she's not a heavy hitter, like, on her own. She's more of a support character. She provides a shield, and she has basically a summon ability. So think of her as literally like Raiden Shogun, Yaimiko, or 4-star character case, Fischl. You summon summon something, and then the idea is to have a hydro character, because every time you cause a electro charge, but again, it's renamed as Lunar charged. A thundercloud appears out of the sky, strikes at the opponent that's been affected by the charge. I mean, that's it. So basically, you get 2 in 1. You get an assist and a shield. Assist, that's for the offense, and a shield for defense. Okay, now I'm going to Dubai. It's only one target. Her choice of weapon is a spear. And I think the idea is to build off of elemental mastery. But then again, I don't know. Some of her skills passively are scaled on her attack. But yeah, as of now, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going. I'm just going off based on whatever data has been provided for now, before player data goes out. But I think elemental mastery works. Although, oh wait, actually no. Mastery is secondary.
welcome to the safe
Because, like I said, with one of her passive skills,
is present in the area.
it's scaled off of her attack.
Well, you know the drill. You know what to do, 47.
Hmm?
Hello? Any update on my replacement car?
Of course, sir. We'll let you know.
Just get him up here.
Requesting assistance. Down! Down!
Oh shoot, no, not the lights. Run, people, run. Wow. What? These people did not see me unless they have X-ray vision. Anyways, while I wait. So after this month, I guess I'm assuming at this point, late August, we'll finally be entering Genshin 6.0.
Any description? What does he look like?
He's in some type of
And get ready, because when a fresh new update goes live, 6.0, 5.0s, you're gonna start seeing. Well, actually, no. Hoyoverse has already done that. They showed off so many characters, but when the actual thing goes live, that's when you get that feeling, like whole new world, and oh boy, Primo Gems, I gotta save them, because every banner going, well, pretty much that's how it is. Every banner going forward, fresh new characters, and that goes for phase 1 and 2, because usually afterwards, new characters show up only on phase 1s, and then phase 2s are just reruns. Dang it! I missed it. Oh well. Oh.
Come on, we're not gonna lose this guy.
Too slow for me. Run!
Get a beat on him, move! I need cover!
Run, lady, run! Alright, it's wartime. What? You didn't trip. Holy smokes, this thing carries more than... I thought it was only 7 shells. I played too much Halo. Oh my god, it's all bloodied. I'm running low. At least I got my pistol.
Step up our game. Now come on.
All this for a single target. Oh right, no, I gotta save the ammo for
Move to better positions. Force him out of cover.
the shotgun kill.
There he is!
Didn't that guy come from the balcony, 3rd floor? How the hell did you come down here? Get away. I'm literally cornered. What do you...
Cover my 6!
What? Who's that guy?
Incoming fire! Stay
Oh shoot, I don't have my briefcase. I was like, where's my briefcase? Yeah, I have like no pistol ammo. I needed to grab some.
Anyone got eyes on Tango?
There's chaos down here, but upstairs, nobody is fully aware of the situation. Oh, no, now they know. They heard gunfire. Oh, this could have gone so smoothly if I did not blunder. But I got too greedy. Okay, drop that. Alright, madame. This one's for you. For all the troubles.
Syndicate member eliminated. Well done, 47.
What do I get for doing all that? Scatter gunner. Well, they're not wrong. I can't aim. And I've been using the shotgun pretty often. Anyways, where was I?
Impressive work, 47. Let me know when you're ready for your next assignment.
Oh, right. Oh, I managed to catch up on the ZZZ story. I'm just wrapping up the beach event. And yeah, it was pretty good. I wish the beach area was permanent, but just like Genshin's summer event,
I've provided you with
when there's a new area, it's limited time and then gone. So you gotta take enjoy the scenery while it lasts, because after that it will no longer be in the game's data. The only thing that remains though is the costumes, for both Yuzaha and Alice. There's also a fish event. Yeah, the fishing minigame. Excuse me. There's a good number of minigames for that whole event. Fishing, surfboarding, shooting range, and of course a dedicated story around the beach. Wait, katana? No, I don't want katana. You know, honestly, I was expecting Alice to be like the serious, mature character. And yeah, she kind of is when she gets her head straight. But she's a scaredy cat. But I guess I figured out what kind of Theron she is. Because I couldn't make out on the tail and the ears. And yeah, it was just straightforward. She's a rabbit. But I don't know. I really couldn't make out because of the ear shape, how it's inwards. And if she's a rabbit, how I never seen rabbit ears be twisted inwards, you know what I mean? Usually it's either straight or side, I guess, but usually straight. But I never seen a rabbit ear turn inwards. Not the fish chain. There's a daily fish to that exchange. Oh yeah. The shells. Like every time you spend a battery, is that one? Where you spend a battery, you earn like some kind of seashell. You exchange it to the fishing guy, and in exchange, you just do it like up to 14 times, and then yeah, you just get lots of polychromes. Yeah, it's events like those that you should consider as a blessing. Because trust me, while Genshin does have events that do offer you tons of oh god, now I'm mixing up the names. Where you earn a lot of primo gems, yes. But have you seen, between the two games, have you seen so much of primo gems in Genshin versus how much ZZZ's events offer you? I mean, yeah, to a new player, it's a lot for both games. But take it from me. Between the two, ZZZ is offering a lot more. In fact, I feel like if I remember, I am currently at almost 30,000 polychromes. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's because I got stupid lucky, rotten lucky with the polls where not even close to my guaranteed. I just do the first 10 and then it's the first 10 poll and then I already get the character. It's like, what the fudge? I should be happy, but I'm also scared because it's moments like those where down the road when there's a character that's really good than the last, that's when all of my resources and my polychromes are going to be drained. It happens to me. Like, I've seen it. I've been through it for both Genshin and Honkai. And I think that might be the case. I mean, what's her name? Yuzuha, after spending a good amount of time at playing as her. Yeah, no, she's a really good support character. She provides attack buffs. But she's definitely not the character you would put on the front lines. And I'm pretty sure you kind of get that feeling during the 2.0 story. Because, you know, this Hoyo versus, ZZZ stories do give you a chance to play as the characters through the story mode, which is really nice. You don't see that with Genshin. You only get to play as those new characters through, you know, just story mode stuff for a very short time. But I feel like ZZZ's new character trials, when you try out the new characters through the story, they more or less give you plenty of time to work with. So that way you can figure out whether or not the character is worth pulling. Sorry, I didn't even get what my target's supposed to look like. Okay, yeah, definitely not you. But... business meeting. Okay, you are not who I'm looking for. At all. No! Don't tell. So yeah, just 1 week, couple of days from now. Just gotta wait for Phase 2 banner for Alice. And yeah, got definitely plenty of polychromes. I am in dire need of pulling a gotcha. But I can't do it now. I mean, I just did it with Genshin, and yeah, but I need more.
Don't forget, this race is all about getting some miles under the hood. It's as much about the car's stamina and technology as it is about
Wait,
the driver's talent.
What?
could be her, but let's see. I'm going to pull the character right before Phase 1 ends. Saves like 90 tapes. Ah, okay, so then you have a guaranteed.
You know, I never really did it. Oh.
If you want my opinion, hold on. Oh, okay, good. It's her. If you want my opinion, oh my god! Yuzaha, again, she's a support character. So, all she does is, with her X attack, or whenever she tags in, she provides... No. When you use her X attack, she provides attack buffs to your team. And you do see an icon below the health your character's HP bar. How long the duration of the buff remains. And the idea is just that for Yuzaha. She's not a front offense character, so don't rely on her for, you know, taking on big bosses. Not even the mini types of bosses. But if you're looking for an offense, I'd say Phase 2. Alice could be the one, since she's a physical anomaly character. Which, I guess, in a way, after going through the story playing as Alice, I'd say she's like, in a way, like what's that character's name? Jane Doe, where you can normally most anomaly characters are usually best kind of like used for support. But certain anomaly characters like Miyabi, Jane Doe, and now Alice, you can put them in the forefront as and treat them like like an attack character. Oh shoot! Oh jeez. Wait, can he? But yeah, the choice is yours. Or if you still need time to try out the characters, try out Yuzaha, you can do the demo or replay stories where you are able to control hers, just to get a good little refresher idea if you need the character or not. But knowing me, I only polled because waifu collector. And yeah, at least I do pay attention to what her benefits are. Oh no, he has a shotgun. Oh wait, no, the shotgun's right here. Lock and load. Right now, I will say Hoyoverse is having a 4-star A rank character crisis. There hasn't been any new ones in a long time. Did I get him? Oh no. It only shot the glass. The glass broke. It didn't go through. Ow. Okay, I'm leaving. Jeez. Thanks for the $9,000, I guess. No, I'm guessing this could be $1 million helicopter. But yeah, lack of any new 4-star characters. And the same goes for Honkai. I think Hoyoverse has hit a roadblock on trying to figure out who should be a 4-star or A rank. But then again, no. The big tough guy in ZZZ's new story. what's his name? Manato? I'm gonna call it. He's gonna be A rank. I mean, I will be surprised if they make him a S rank. But considering when you look at the roster of ZZZ, majority of the male characters are always A rank. But yeah, I think he'll be next in line. Genshin, on the other hand, since we are gonna get 6.0 soon. Yeah, I'm just now realizing this. 6.0. No, they're gonna get a couple of 4-star characters for sure. Because yeah, I just remembered when Sumeru. No, when Sumeru. Every region that comes out, there's always like a couple of new 4-star characters. So at least there's that. So I guess in this case, no. Honkai is the one that's suffering from 4-star character drought. And I called Honkai their baby child, but Honkai hasn't been getting any better. In fact, actually, I heard from the grapevine, Hoyoverse attended some kind of like Q&A session, and they actually admitted that the story in the new world, in their latest update, they finally wrapped it up, but they admitted that the story was a complete mess. They tried to pull the trope of let's satisfy everybody, let's cram in everything, and just somehow make it work. And yeah, of course, I knew it. I knew it. Because unlike the previous worlds, the previous mainline stories that I've been through in Honkai, they were straightforward. Just point A to point B. No need to change perspectives on what this character was doing while you were doing this. Like, none of that. So hopefully going forward, the Honkai team actually, makes a simple, straightforward story. That's it. In fact, I even had to look up YouTube shorts on what the hell the story was all about. And then yeah, it kind of made sense. In fact, the shape of the world, like I mentioned, the new world in Honkai is based off of Greece, mixed in with computer technology, even computer emotes. But the shape of the world is the infinite loop, the sideways, the horizontal 8, because apparently that world goes through an infinite loop, and they never broke it. And literally the whole world, despite being based on Roman Greece, in a way, somebody theorized that the whole world in that is based off of a hard drive. You're living inside a computer hard drive, stuck in an infinite loop of characters, going through a 1,000,000-day cycle or something, like 33 million day cycle, and everybody dies at the end. But they all come back and they have no recollection except for maybe one person, which is you. Your character, your trailblazer, male or female. Where am I going? Oh. I don't think they have a shotgun, so I'm gonna be packing. I'm packing heat. So, yeah. Thank goodness I'm not the only one. I'm not the one that's crazy here with Honkai's story. I thought the story was just... Excuse me. I thought the story was just bad and just... everything was not straightforward.
Welcome to Hokkaido. Intel tells us that there are syndicate members in the area. I trust that you can find them and eliminate them.
Well. What? That was a headshot. Oh, there we go.
Well done, 47. This will surely be a blow to the syndicate.
Oops. Oh well, too late. Wait, I need a... Ah, shit. Yeah, that's right. Come over here so I can... Oh, actually, no. So I can blast you.
Anyone get a visual on Tango? Echo Foxtrot to November Zulu, over.
It's not over.
Yeah, you're right. It's not over. You too, sir. Why don't you get over here? Oh, speaking of getting over here, there is a new What Happened video by Mac McMuscles covering the story of the downfall of multiverses. And after saying that, I actually forgot the whole story. Oh, whoa, whoa, when did you come from? It's a real darn shame what happened to multiverses. It had potential, but a lot of things happened between the development of the game to basically Warner Brothers screwing everybody, and how Warner Brothers forgot to allocate their budget to the team. And the devs could not keep up with the high volume of demand of players. It was truly an unexpected moment for sure, considering I remember how a lot of people had registered for the game. The biggest active player counts in terms of online fighting games. And that's not an easy feat to achieve.
What are you up to, mate? What's going on here? I'd give it up right away if I were you.
Syndicate member eliminated. Well done.
I'm not giving up that easily.
Return to the safe house. Collect yourself. I'll be in touch.
Oh shit, no, not that guy. This guy. And to think that we were so close to having Sub-Zero and Scorpion to be in multiverses. At least, I wanted to imagine that. Excuse me. But at the very least, for what it managed to accomplish, despite, no longer being playable anymore,
Let me know when you're ready for your next
we finally got a Shaggy versus Batman. For what it's worth. Oh man, there's a lot of gunplay today. Okay. Excuse me.
I'll be in touch when you reach your destination.
You know,
Welcome to Chong.
call me crazy,
We have
but
been
I think
informed
if Nintendo really wants to give people a reason to own a Switch 2,
They are on
or
high alert, so you need to be careful.
and or make people not regret having to spend so much money on it, is if they announce Smash Brothers. I mean, I think that's pretty much straightforward and basic.
Anything interesting going on in that guy's... Say what? Hey.
Oh shoot, no. And by Smash Brothers, I mean probably like Smash Brothers Ultimate, but just give it a big coat of paint, fresh character pass 3 or something like that. Are you serious? That is not the place where you want to puke, sir.
I'm really sorry, sir. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to let you pass. Orders, you know.
Maybe I can just throw it.
Excellent work.
Okay.
You've spread fear within the
Oh, there was a trash can there. I didn't see. I thought it was just some random corner.
This will surely be a blow to the syndicate.
Oh, it's 3. Where's the third? Huh? I was also looking up this video on how the director AI worked in Left 4 Dead. Very interesting. But it's such a shame that even though Back 4 Blood was made by the same team, they could not replicate the exact success that they managed to accomplish with Left 4 Dead. I mean, compare what they did with Left 4 Dead. And that's kind of the problem with game developers today. If when they eventually, you know, as they age, they just kind of like forget the magic touch they once had. Well, except for some. I mean, look at Kojima. He's doing whatever the hell he wants to do with his games. And Death Stranding pretty much has proven that. What are you suggesting, sir?
It's funny, kids look so innocent.
Syndicate member eliminated.
Whoa, okay. Nobody noticed that?
Get back to the safe house. I'll be in touch.
Man, they're not getting paid enough. What time is it now? 9:30. Okay. Where am I though? Phase 3. Dang it. I thought it was in the third. I thought I was in the 4th phase. Well, let's see if I can sort of speed run through this whole phase. It's only 4 more stages.
Impressive work, 47. Let me know when you're ready for your next assignment.
Shotgun kill. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I can't wait for this sweltering summer heat to just be over and done with. I want my fall season and then my snowflakes.
Welcome to the Maldives. Syndicate members are currently in the area. Take them down. Be careful.
He's right there! Oh, whoops. What's a paramedic gonna do when the man got a million bullets all over his body? But then again, Scream 6, some dude got stabbed a million times and he survived. And that million stab is actually a thing in Mortal Kombat. One of Ghostface's moves that does that. Stabby stab stab. Hello. Sir, I think you got bigger problems to deal with than me. Than being suspicious of me. Oh, perfect. Triple KO.
You've spread fear within the Syndicate.
Yeah, nobody ever suspects a rubber ducky.
That really scared me.
I wonder if these tanks are filled. Or, you know, what if they could explode if I shoot them? Am I authorized to come here? I'm housekeeper. Yes. They have no problem. But it's gonna get loud.
Syndicate member eliminated. Well done, 57.
Help! Help me, please!
Help him! Help me!
You! Armed man! Please help!
Something's up. What is it?
Well, I'm sorry. What kind of reaction is that from a security guard? What is it? No, man. You gotta say it with more enthusiasm, more serious. You know, that was gunfire.
Yeah, I don't feel so good.
Uh-oh. The bathroom is right over here, sir.
be a blow to the syndicate.
Now he's got more than one hole on the behind. Alright, last one. Of course it's someone up in that private resort. Is it the same guy? Huh. Yeah, it is. Wow.
Really sad to see Mr. Williams. He keeps up. Whoa! Help!
Sir! Bloody hell.
Return to the safe house. Collect yourself. I'll be in touch.
Deja vu. Reminds me of that mission where you get to assassinate Sean Bean.
Too great.
Not once, but twice.
Like malaria or something? We all got shots before coming.
Although the second time you kill him, he has the eye patch. Boromir died, you guys. Again. Oh yeah, I saw the move list for Marvel Tolkien. So yeah, there's your classic input and then the simple input for the modern players. Yeah, it looks pretty straightforward as expected. So another fighting game from good old Ark where they tell you, you know, one of those fighting games where it's easy to control but hard to master. Light, medium, heavies. And then there's a dedicated button for doing the simple inputs. And I don't know where I actually forgot where. I didn't pay attention to where the tag team button is. So it's pretty much the best for both worlds. No need to go crazy. And it's good. Once again, I still defend the case of, you know, you gotta make your fighting games have a simple button input. I mean, come on. Street Fighter did it. I mean, Street Fighter did it too, so. And it worked.
But you know what to do. However, they're on high alert, so you need to be careful. Be careful, 47. And most of all, good luck.
Where's the third? Huh? I don't see the third target. Oops. I have no idea.
Well done, 47. This will surely be a blow to the syndicate.
Oh, there we go. Actually, wait. No. If I stay here any longer, it's gonna get bad. It's gonna get bad. Gotta keep moving.
Hey, we need some help here. Please get...
Huh? Wait, where's the door? Could have sworn there was a door that goes upstairs. Uh-oh. Looks like she caught wind.
Security, you are not safe here. Clear out. Man, I'm here now and the area is clear. Over.
Excellent work, 47. You've spread fear.
Alright, next. I have no idea where where I am. That's what they all say. They haven't done anything. Uh-oh.
Syndicate member eliminated. Well done, 47. Return to the safe house. I'll be in touch.
Command, area is...
Sir.
Panic. Everything's under control.
Right. Like you didn't notice the dead body there, sir? Everything's under control. And he didn't even bother waking up the lady that was knocked out.
Impressive work, 47. Let me know when you're ready for your next assignment.
Alright. Oh, down to the final showdown.
Excellent.
And only 15 minutes to do so.
Syndicate leader's location.
Oh. During a tell? Okay, that's gonna be a whole different story to do. Okay. Well, I don't have to do it, but... No hair hat business. Okay.
Safe journey, 47. We now know the leader's current location. However, as we don't know the exact description, this means you will have to do your own recon. As to why they are here, well, we know this. They are here to attend a business meeting.
You know what?
As for the little identification
I don't need to. I'm
we know
not
that
gonna bother
the
with the
leader
prestige mission.
They are wearing a necklace and has a tattoo. Furthermore, your target has a sweet tooth. But worst of all, they are paranoid.
Sweet tooth and paranoia.
Don't disappoint, 47. Good luck.
I would take the time to let them do their thing. No, you know what? I think I'll let them do their tell. So which is, what is it? Sweet tooth and nervous. So let's follow this guy. Let's follow the cowboy and see what his tells are. So when he eats a chocolate, it's sweet tooth. But then I have to see if he has the other trait. The other tell, I mean. But if he doesn't have either both, then it's not him. But then this is where it gets a little tricky. I have to shoot him with a shotgun while he's doing the tell. And if he's doing it in the wide open, oh, that's going to be tough. One more day until Evo. Heck yeah! Can't believe it's already so soon for Evo. But I guess that's still a good thing. So that, you know, we get down to fighting game announcements. It's like Christmas came really early. But for fighting game fans. Slow down, sir.
Excuse me.
Oh, I see. He's your bodyguard. Then I better watch my back. Or he's not. He's the other guy's bodyguard. Oh, shoot. I remember knocking out this guy just for his disguise. Not anymore. He's free. For now.
Very charming.
Aside of Marvel Tokon, I guess the other thing I'm also looking forward to is whatchamacallit, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, since they're still rolling out characters for their current character pass. And what else? Tekken, I expect they're going to reveal their next character. And I think that's it. Or I guess what was it? There's a City Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves. Ken didn't come out yet, right? Okay, he showed off one tell. Just gotta, but I can't do it here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guards. I shoot him now. There's no escape. It becomes a, what do you call that? It becomes a firing squad, but in all directions instead of just one. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know any other games to look for other fighting games to look forward to in terms of like announcements. Oh, well, I guess it was him. He didn't eat he didn't eat any chocolate, but okay.
I think he just disappeared.
Oh yes, I disappeared. Alright, time to get out. But not that way. We go the other way. Away from the scene. I mean, I want to say I also want to look forward to Street Fighter 6, but they pretty much revealed all of the characters. I mean, the same could be said about Grand Blue, but the difference is most of those characters from Street Fighters are returning characters. Whereas Grand Blue, they are characters that fans, longtime fans know. But you have to remember, Grand Blue isn't a fighting game. It started off as a mobile game. So transitioning to a fighting game as a fighting game character, yeah, you want to see those characters in action in a fighting game format. So that's why I say, out of all the game announcements I'm looking, aside of Marvel Tokon that I'm looking forward to, it would be Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. Fatal Fury, I guess, comes next. I don't know who comes out after Ken.
Well done, 47.
I don't know. Did they show it off? Did they share a list? I think there was a. I think they mentioned it in their season pass, didn't they? And then yeah, like I said, Tekken 8. They're gonna reveal their next character.
The syndicate has been eliminated. However, I have intel that there are more connected.
And I think that's it.
Finish the job. Take them all down, and you will be well rewarded. Get back to me when you're ready.
But aside of announcements, the other thing I guess we should look forward to is cheering on our favorite competitors out there who's going to get the crowd wild. Especially Street Fighter 6. Usually Street Fighter is always the last game to wrap everything at EVO. But I think I speak for everybody, or most people. Yes, I know, you're all just very much looking forward to ARC's panel regarding Marvel Tokon. As for 2XKO, let's see if they have a good showing. Like if we just ignore Marvel Tokon being there, you know, you still want to kind of cheer for them, you know? You still want to cheer for Riot Games. They're still going out of their way to make the fighting game of their own. You gotta cut them some slack at least. But yes, I won't lie. Nobody would. Yeah, the competition is really stacking against them. Anyways, yeah, this is where I'm gonna end the stream now. End of the day. Tomorrow, maybe if I have time, I'll stream. And then at least, or wait, no, EVO is happening, right? Different time zone, Las Vegas. So I mean, I'll probably still stream even when Evo was happening. Or maybe not. We'll see. Because I'm pretty sure though. Yeah. I'm sure, nobody has time to look at other people's streams when you could just watch Evo and see what's going down. I mean, it also I didn't see the schedule, but it also depends on what game is being streamed or being held on day one. If I recall, though, the Marvel Tokon, or is it Arc System Work panel, doesn't go live until day 3, right? Or maybe I might as well just check the schedule. Just to be on the safe side. Or, I could always just... The one thing that I personally have struggled with when Evo is always around is trying to find the channel of that game that they are streaming. And because they don't specifically label, aside of I'm sure other means it does show you, but you know how there's Evo 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if they actually do show you which game is on which Evo number. But at the very least, Max will be there, and I'm sure I know today he just did his testing stream. So if anything, I most likely would just go to his stream and see what he's up to. Especially if there's a tournament that I don't care, then I will just then I would just go to Max's channel. It's amazing, really, how much the man has gone so far. And now he stands up there like a evil, like a Yakuza boss looking high above the balcony behind glasses, the glass window, watching all the pitiful people scurrying around at the artist alley. All the smelly Smash Brothers players with his arms crossed behind his back. An overlord, I should say. Yeah. What the heck? Comfortable VR accessory? That looks like a crotch protector. Huh. Anyways, sorry. Just seeing if there's any random news, any shoutouts. Oh yeah, Ninja Gaiden is out. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, I mean. And already it's gotten 5 out of 5s, 4.5 out of 5s, 10 out of 10s across the board. A nice return to form. And yeah, I did try out the demo back during the Steam Next Fest. And yeah, it's really good. A very challenging platformer. I mean, coming from the creators of Blasphemous, but they they understood the assignment. It's not a Souls game. Yeah, the challenge is there, but it's very fast paced here. Hopping on top of enemies one after another, hacking and slashing your way through. It's in a way definitely a speedrunner's dream. So of course, yes, there definitely will be like what you call it, speed runs for the Ninja Gaiden Blood Rage, or Rage Bound. Oh, it's a good thing, really. Then Team Ninja allocated the right team for the job. Well, now it's Platinum Games' turn. By the time Ninja Gaiden 4 comes out, we'll see if Platinum and Team Ninja has what it takes to make a fresh new Ninja Gaiden 3D Ninja Gaiden hack and slash after the trilogy decades ago. Meanwhile, a part of my head's like, okay, after Ninja Gaiden, you guys are going back to Dead or Alive, right? Right? I mean, Sega's going back to Virtua Fighter. Street Fighter 6 exists. And Arc is giving us so many fighting games. 2D, I know, but you know, people are also asking for it. We need more 3D fighting games. But then again, the timing is kind of bad considering stuff that's happening across the internet. Stupid. No, that's it. Excuse me, no other shoutouts. I think that's all there is. Yep, no, I think that's it. Okie dokie. So, yeah, like I said, if I have time to stream tomorrow, I will do. Oh, wait. Evo. Right. My bad. I mean, I guess depending on the time. I mean, I guess I should say if I'm able to stream tomorrow, noon, then yeah. But yeah, we'll see. Alright, with that, I will then see you guys in the next stream. You folks have a good day and a good night. See you, folks.